Hi everyone, so this video review is for Blooms and Bickering by Morgan Park. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that, so if you're on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog all the details are in the post. And this is the video review. So Blooms and Bickering by Morgan Park. Such fun. It was so much fun. Kate just wants a peaceful life in Serenity Springs with her horse, who's called Moose. Brilliant name. But her neighbour Margot is the reason she doesn't get what she wants. Margot has this messy garden and they share a rivalry with one another to have the winning roses at the annual Rose Festival. But this year an incident leads to Margot's garden getting ruined and Kate feels she must help right things. So Kate was amazing, literally amazing, and so relatable. Grumpy, not in any mood for Margot and her sunshine and rainbows attitude. Totally respect that. And I understood her frustrations massively. There is nothing worse than when you just want peace and somebody else's idea of peace is not yours. But I also got why she was feeling such guilt, even though she hadn't purposely set out to hurt Margot, and it was so funny. And I'm not going to tell you how it happens, but it was so funny. The accident had her acting almost out of character, but it also helped her to grow and finally take the time to really get to know Margot properly. And they got this opportunity to learn more about one another and really understand why they were the way they were, and that then brought them together into a closeness. So that all came from them working together to restore Margot's garden and the flowers, and it was sweet, and it led to a life I don't think either of them could have imagined. It was so lovely. Margot was uplifting and good for Kate, like really good for her. She'd always wanted them to be friends at least, and Kate was closed off and not welcoming towards her, so this gave them that opportunity. But she somehow managed to get sort of under Kate's skin a little bit more than I think she thought she would be able to, and she brought out this side of Kate that I think Kate had been trying to suppress and hide, because she had it, obviously, she just didn't want to let it out. And the misunderstanding between them at the beginning, it was funny, but when they started working together and really talking, it all became clear that Margot had also been quick to sort of misjudge Kate, and she accepted how she'd perhaps had a negative impact on her as well. So she was very accepting of her part in this. She wasn't sort of like, it was all your fault, you're grumpy. And I was so glad when she decided to accept Kate's help as an attempt to put things right, because it really was that moment they both had been needing. So in a way you could say that, you know, fate intervened, but it was a very sweet romance. It represented older characters and proving that retirement is not without its drama. But the slight age gap made an interesting dynamic, and it brought excitement to what is essentially quite a slow burn romance. But I really love a slow burn romance. Sometimes you just need that calmer way of things developing slowly and over time. So I really loved this, and I hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Blooms and Bickering by Morgan Park, which I hope you will. If you've read Blooms and Bickering, would love to know what you thought of it. So please do share it and let us know. And if you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, or it's on your to-be read list, or you're super intrigued and thinking, yeah, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you are interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye!